We're now working on the setup process for how to turn on the video and audio, including mics and the like, here in the student ministry space. So when we come into the student ministry space, it should look like this.
Code.
With the button that says code, and that should be the only thing that's on.
Yep.
Now, when we come in to turn things on, we have the code, and you hit what?
You put the code in.
You put
you
the
push code,
you
and then
push
you do,
the button code,
and then you do 1968.
then you do 1968
with the numbers.
with the numbers,
and then over here on the right, hit the green check mark,
we're gonna hit the green check mark.
and then you're gonna click the unlock button.
Then we're hitting the unlock button.
And then it should take you to a screen that looks like this, except
Th-
there might be more red.
Okay, now the screen that comes up after we do all of that should be looking like this.
Yep.
There may be a little bit of red.
Yep. So if it's red, it's off, and you've got video, sound, and lighting. That's the 3 buttons you have to click. So they'll be red, and you click them once each, and it should say starting
Okay.
and go yellow. And then eventually, after a time delay, they should all go green and say on like they do right now.
Okay, so when we hit these 3 buttons that say video, sound, and lighting, you're gonna hit them, and it's gonna take a little bit, and you're gonna wait for just a little bit, and it'll turn yellow.
Yep.
Then after it turns yellow, we'll turn green. It'll be all the way on.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep. And then
Okay.
after that, you select which video input you want. So Mac main, Mac confidence, or floor box for the screen. The bottom row is the confidence monitor right here.
Okay, hang on. So for the screen, we do what?
Yeah, Mac. So you want the Mac main, Mac confidence. So this is basically the first this is monitor number 2 essentially on the computer, and that's monitor number 3. And monitor number 1 is physically right here in the booth.
So we want to turn on Mac main,
Yeah.
and we want to turn on
And then this is the confidence monitor. The bottom row is for this confidence monitor.
up above us.
Yep. And then floor box if you're using the floor box input.
So, so Mac main will be if we're using this computer here
Yep.
in the back,
Yep.
and that will turn that computer on. Is that what you're saying?
That won't turn the computer on, but that will select the video input for the screen.
Okay. So if we want to show what's here on this computer in the back,
Yeah.
then we need to go Mac main.
Yeah, that's the first extended screen, and that's the second extended monitor, basically.
Okay. Do we need the second Mac main on as well?
Not necessarily. It probably will light up green just because it defaults to the first input.
Okay.
So it'll probably be green anyway. But if you want to use a confidence monitor, you have to change that to the confidence.
And then the Mac conference, that's going to be
Confidence, yeah.
confidence. Gotcha. And then floor box is what we've been using up front, where you
Yep,
plug in the
that's the
HDMI
one.
cable.
Yep.
So right now we're just going to be using the Mac main.
Okay, and then to dim the house lights, room control will probably say red, and there'll be
Yep.
like little yellow bangs in the corners of all these top row. So you'll hit green, and then you're going to expect the whole lights in the whole room to go off.
Okay.
Because then at that point, then you'll want to select what level. Do you want them off? You want just the perimeter? You want low, medium, high, or max level?
Okay.
That's the top row.
So
Bottom row.
that's light control right here.
Yep. And then
Okay.
the bottom row is how you control the face light. That's like the spotlights. And so
Okay.
they're
The
off,
spotlights off low.
low, medium.
So the top
high.
level is going to adjust the
House
house lights. Bottom level is going to adjust the spotlights on the
Yep.
stage.
Yep.
Mac main is going to be this computer here, confidence monitor above, and then the floor box if we want to use that. And then all these need to be green
Yep.
as well.
And then shutdown, all you do is turn off those 3 and you're done. And it should do everything.
See,
So,
what'd you say again on
To
shutdown?
shut down, you just do all 3 of these.
Yep.
It should say stopping and go yellow again, and then they'll eventually be red. And that'll take care of everything else.
Okay. And then as far as the computer getting turned on, it should be on.
Usually, if not, then you gotta go touch it.
And
But-
if it's not on, then we go into
usually-
the door.
Yeah, and then usually you just
Yep.
gotta like hit the space bar, wiggle the mouse a couple times, and it
Yep.
should come up in a
Yep.
few seconds.
Then I know where that is in the back. All right.